Look at them all. Look at all the pistachios. Can I see what I'm filming? Probably not, knowing me. How close. Anyway, lots of pistachios all ripening. They're related to mangoes. They're related to mangoes, that's why they look like little mangoes. So many. Listen to that stupid dog. They smell like mango. If you peel the skin off a pistachio, you can smell mango. They're related. Just a piece of information that I read somewhere. The cockatoos will eat them when they're ripe. Cockatoos love nuts. It's raining. Can you hear the rain? They're all blushed. Now, although pistachio trees can stand the terrible heat, if you don't water them while they've got nuts on like this, the nuts don't fill out, and when you crack the nut, you can just find that they're hollow or all shriveled and deformed inside with nothing really. Much nicer if you water them and the nuts fill out properly. They're amazingly drought-resistant trees. They really are so drought-resistant, but they won't fill out if you don't water them while they've got nuts on like this. They do get water from the environment, of course, but if there isn't enough water, the nuts just won't fill out and you'll be disappointed. Of course, you've got to have a male and a female tree. Of course, when you have as many pistachio nuts as this, just all fresh, well, you can have them green like an avocado up a certain point. These are still too hard, yes, they're still too green, but they're too green. They're still too green, but once they get, before drying out, there's a stage when they're like an avocado and they're all green and milky. Very like an avocado to look at. These are still too hard, but there is a stage when the nut inside is still green and all milky. I think they're starting to sell them like that nowadays, sort of like an avocado. Anyway, the cockatoos always know when they're ripe. I think you need your own pistachio tree, that's what I think. I think it's about time you planted one or several. Can you hear that mosquito? It wants to eat me alive. It wants to eat me alive under the pistachio tree. Is this Pistacia vera? I think so. It's from Greece, isn't it, originally? That's why all those beautiful Greek cakes are covered in bits of slivers of almonds and crushed pistachio nuts. Very delicious. I'll show you the tree on which these pistachios are grafted. It's sort of like it's not a Chinese pistachio, but it's something similar. I'll just show you what the rootstock is like, because I've let it run wild. I've let it escape the roots. This is the male tree over here, but the rootstock has escaped. And this is the rootstock tree. It's some sort of ornamental pistachio tree. It's not a Chinese pistachio because it's sort of evergreen. It's fairly evergreen, this tree. Well, it's not 100% deciduous. This is whatever it is. It's not Chinese pistachio, or it's not Pistacia sinensis. But this is what it looks like. That's what the berries look like. Very good, eh? Lots of them. We have lots and they're very ornamental. And I rather like this tree because it's really drought resistant. I've got some suckers of this ornamental and I'm planting them around the place just for a lovely green, drought resistant colour in the garden. photographed with my beautiful pistachio tree. Voila. Beautiful nuts. I'm nutty. YouTube nuts. Nutty as a fruitcake. And there's a beautiful hand of nuts just to close with. Isn't it lovely? All flushed. They'll be ripe soon enough. Getting there through this dreadful hot summer. And as I said, water, extra water during nut time to fill them out nicely, to fill the meats out nicely. See you then.